Welcome to On the Hillside, where a cheerful heart is good medicine.
And good news puts fat on them bones.
To all them bright-eyed kids that are already up.
Those dog-tired parents like us.
And the teens that are still sleeping, we say, good morning. And welcome to the farm, where we actually got rain this week and the ground's saturated with water and we've got some things that are finally starting to grow. Oh, and we also had our first Friday farmers market this week. And so we got to sell some great blends, some herb blends, Mel's blend, garlic salt, garlic powder, and even cinnamon maple sugar. And this is a fine sugar you kind of put on your bread and butter. You want some sugar this morning, honey? I mean some cinnamon maple sugar. There you go. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, also at the market, we met the most awesome, little older, crunchy granola marijuana lady. Yeah, she even had plants for sale. And she was like, you want a plant? And I was like, no, I don't think so. But then I was thinking, well, maybe, because not only could my neighbors get those fancy zucchini squashes that I have tons of, but they could also get maybe a secret little sweet aroma plant that's sitting in their flower bed and see how long it takes them to figure that one out. Oh, and the last thing we did on the farm this week is we started weeding garlic. Now, when you're weeding 14,000 plants of garlic by hand, it's kind of like running a marathon without training for it. I mean, really, you start to chafe in places you never thought you'd chafe, and you start to ache in places you never even knew you had. But a week after you're done weeding garlic, you discover that it's kind of like childbirth. Now, hear me out. Basically, a week after, your muscles start to get a little better, your aches and pains start to not be so bad, and when you look at the beautiful thing you have, you say, wow, maybe I could do that again next year. And last but not least, I'd like to welcome you to Hike with a Geek Day. Yes, Hike with a Geek Day. Basically, it's that day where you hike with that guy that has made your life so much easier. The guy or gal that does all those zeros and ones and all those fancy things to create things like the GPS in your tractor, or the laser weeder that actually lasers the weeds right around your fancy plants that you pull behind your tractor, or the guy or gal that created that special soil tester that literally tests the soil as I drive my tractor down the field and then I can fertilize accordingly. Yeah, that guy or gal, those brainiacs that make our lives so much easier, you need to run up into their office, you need to unplug their computer, grab them by the little ears and throw them outside and say you need to go for a hike. But don't just make them go for a hike by themselves, definitely hike with them. God says in Psalms 19:1, it says, the heavens declare the glory of God and the skies proclaim the work of his hands. In Romans 1:20, it says, for since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, I lost it there, but God's invisible qualities are shown in his handiwork. And so to get outside and kind of relax your brains a little bit and really let God just overwhelm you with his nature is what we need to do. So for the next week, I say be courageous, get outside, be cheerful, for a cheerful heart is good medicine, and good news puts fat on them bones. Go for a hike with the Geek today, and I will see you guys next week.